So, we are bottling beer today that we made 2 weeks ago. What we need for bottling, firstly, is need about 1.5 meters of clear silicone tubing. This is, I think, 50 ml. We need, this is an iodine-based no-rinse sanitizer. This is a bottling tube. We just need a scale to measure out our priming sugar. That's going to assist us with the fermentation that we're going to do in a bottle. A little pot, some cane sugar, a measuring cup, and then this is our solution of iodine that we've made already. 20 liters here, and then here we've got empty bottles. We just recycle all crafted bottles as long as it's got a head that is able to be capped. Just commercial grade, you can get it at any craft brew shop. Caps, we went for black, it was badass like that. Caps also need to be sanitized. Then you need bottle capper. There's various types of bottle cappers. This is the one we use. So, next important step, what we need to know is we want this beer to be carbonated. Also, the way carbonation happens in bottles is there is obviously still some yeast in there, although not as much as there used to be when we added it first. Yeast eats sugar and shits out alcohol and burps out carbon dioxide. Our recipe was for 7 liters, so we just want to see exactly how much we have so we can calculate how much priming sugar to add. And if you can see, we're sitting at 8. So we have 8 liters. 8 liters, so we're gonna need 36 grams of sugar in there that we're gonna dissolve in just about 100 ml, just under 100 ml of water. 3 more grams. Can I walk now? We're just going to add our 100 ml of water. We're going to pop this on the stove quickly with a lid on. The reason for that is it actually sanitizes the solution. So when we add it to the beer, we don't get any funky bacteria introduced. Obviously, once it gets to 100 degrees, it's basically deemed as sanitized. Now, water is on the stove. We're just waiting for the sugar to dissolve. We are going to add this to our beer now. Stir it very slowly. The sugar can homogeneously mix in. I know words. That should do it. I'm going to pop this lid back on, just so there's not too much oxygen entering. So we're basically going to work in 3 phases. We're going to work in a phase of taking out the bottles, emptying the bottles, leaving it up to the last minute in your iodine solution to minimize any risk of contaminants entering or corona. We're going to place them here, we are going to fill them here, and we're going to cap them. So that's kind of the process we work in to keep a flow going. Now what we need to do is get your silicone tube onto your tap of your fermenting vessel, and then connect your bottle filling tube to your tube or your silicone tube. That should do it. So for this, I'm gonna ask for our executive producer Jonathan to help us. Okay, so if you can empty the bottles. Oh, and also very important, open the tap at this point and press the bottom until the beer reaches the bottom. So what we're going to do then is we're going to start filling it. So we're taking the tube, you just basically push it at the bottom, the beer starts filling until it just starts overflowing, or just before it overflows, depends on how much beer you have to spill. If you're filling too slow, make sure to increase your height of what you're filling from. We've resolved for a very sophisticated technique. Oh yeah, shit, we need to go. Okay, now we're going to go to capping, taking from sanitizing solution, taking the bottle, putting cap on, taking the cap, putting it on firmly. That was scary. So then just test, we just test them, they're not leaking. Right, so here we've got all the beers that we've bottled, quite an array of sizes and shapes. So these will be ready in 2 weeks. We're going to leave these for at room temperature between 18 and 22 degrees. Longer, we're going to open one after 2 weeks. If it is properly fermented, we'll be happy and then we'll continue drinking as quickly as we can. Beer is always recommended to be stored in out of direct sunlight. Beer goes off with direct sunlight, that's why most bottles are tinted. Sure, that's it. See you guys next time.
That's a really long pipe.
It's usually this long. It's not
like
usually
surely.
this short.